and is the daughter of Trent and Fran Baird. Co-captain Amber Bryant. Amber has dominated the back row for Dartmouth over 4 seasons. This season she set the all-time dinks record and has 1,531 in her career. She is also the record holder for dinks, holding the record for dinks in a match with 40, and dinks in this season with 485. She set both those marks last season. Amber is an engineering major with concentration in biotechnology and is the daughter of Jim and Susan Bryant. Senator Kendall Houston. Kendall has been a staple of the Big League volleyball team for the last 4 seasons. In 209 sets, she has totaled 1,714 assists in her career, which is the 4th highest total in the tournament history. She also has 2 of the top 20 single-season assist totals. Kendall is a psychology major with a minor in Spanish and is the daughter of Drew and Mary Lou Houston. And finally, co-captain Annie Villanueva. Annie has been a force on the front row of Dartmouth offense for the past 4 years. In her career, she has 643 kills, which is 14th on the all-time list. On the defensive side, Villanueva is 6th all-time in total blocks with 207. Annie is a geography modified with English major and is the daughter of Jim and Sherry Villanueva. Folks, let's give one more round of applause for the Dartmouth Senior class.
My senior captains this year, Annie Villanueva, I really could not have asked for a better captain in my first year as a coach. She was so compelled to be better both on her own and in her own game, and also to do whatever she could to make the team better. And that's something that you just beg leaders and captains to do. And Annie just got it. And she was very deliberate in her, in what she wanted to do and how she was going to lead the team. And I very much appreciated it. On the court this year, I mean, Annie just had a stellar year. I mean, she was pretty much unstoppable on the slide. And I know that every team that came up against us had scouted it and was trying to figure out, you know, we saw Princeton just decide to send one blocker on it because they knew their blockers couldn't get out there, 2 blockers could get out there fast enough, so they just decided to send one, and Annie just ate them up. You know, they couldn't stop her with one. We had other teams that would commit block to her, and she was still getting her kills. I mean, her hitting percentage and her kill production night after night was just amazing in knowing, with the other team knowing that the ball was going to go to her. You know, she also did a tremendous job in blocking. I mean, our whole team this year, I think, has improved so much on the blocking side and what we do with the block on defense. And Annie would just fight and work and, you know, kind of work her tail off to get, you know, across the net and to close blocks and to be quick up in the middle. And, you know, I think she just did a tremendous job this year, leading not only off the court but on the court in her execution and her performance. Amber the other captain, Amber Bryant, who, broke the career digs record here at Dartmouth, which I'm so pleased for her, because I actually think that she had a lot more opportunity to dig last year, just because of the way we did our defensive system. Sometimes hitters couldn't even get balls towards her this year, and that happened actually last night against Brown. But she did have some huge matches, well over 20 digs. And she just, she's the rock. She's the rock of this group. And everyone knows that they can count on her and that she's going to be there, and she produces, and her serve receive got so much better through the year. She really focused on it. She really put us in system a lot. I mean, when we had good matches, we were siding out, well into the 60 and above percentage-wise, and that's from Amber's passing. And she took, a really significant portion of the court. She passed a lot of good balls, and frankly, your libero is only as good as they can serve receive. And so I think she just did a tremendous job in helping us start out our offense and with our serve receive. And defensively, she just gets after it. She's willing to just put it out there and do whatever she needs to do to get the ball up. And, it's been so nice to have that rock, on the court all the time and in the back row especially. Maddie Baird, Maddie Baird is going to be remembered for a long time in Dartmouth volleyball history for everything she's done on the court. She's been a go-to player her whole career here at Dartmouth, and this year, she lived up to that. She can take the load, the offensive load for the team, and she just, I feel so honored that I got to be a part of her breaking the record. But the work she put in to do that, has been over, the 4 years of her career. And I'm excited just to be kind of a small part of that. And, not only does she carry that offensive load, but she also, passes a good portion of the court. She's always in the serve receive pattern. She digs a lot of balls for us. And so she's really that all-around player that every good team really needs. And, Maddie's lived up to that, and I absolutely wish her the best in all her other pursuits. But I feel, like I said, really honored that able to been a part of, Maddie and the whole senior class's careers. Kendall Houston is a funny one for me, because I actually did private lessons with Kendall in Austin when she was 12. So it's been so fun to be back and to be a part of her senior year. And, she's played a great amount at Dartmouth and played a huge role in the success of the team this year, both in playing and leading the team and setting in preseason. She spent a lot of time during the Ivy season, setting the other side in practice. And she did a tremendous job of, creating opportunities for our teams to get better on defense by really pushing the other side offensively. And she's always been ready to come in and play whenever we've needed her. She's always been so supportive of our other players on the team, and Alyssa, as she's been setting. And I was so thrilled that Kendall was able to come in, at the end of the season against Cornell and Columbia and really get to see what all the hard work had been able to create for her individually, and more importantly, what it was able to do to help the team. And we would not have been able to win that match at Cornell had Kendall not come in and set the way she did and lead the way she did. And I'm so pleased that, she was able to experience that. And I just, Kendall's spirit and her energy is something that everyone on the team sees and feels, and it's a big part of, who the team is, and what, the fun they have in the locker room and off the court. And so it's been a lot of fun to see and to get to know Kendall in this part of her life, since I've known her since she was, small.